It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 234. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely, beautiful co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello and hi.
Hi. You know, I was thinking about it and I call you Noelle Winters Herzog, then I call you Noelle W. Herzog. Let's just drop the Herzog.
That's not nice. I had to drop it on Instagram to get verified.
Let's just drop it. Let's just pretend we never did that. Sorry.
How about just like Noelle WH?
How about Noelle Winters?
How about Noelle Winters? Ha ha. Oh God, Tracey, you know, we've been talking for so long now. I come to podcast with you an hour ago.
Yeah, well, whatever. We had a pre-pod. The pre-podcast is really what you could never release.
Before the shirt.
It's the shirt before the shirt, but it's the best shirt.
We could never release what we talk about there.
No, I mean we would go to Priz. Before the 90 Days, season 6, episode 9. I don't like this. I like The Other Way much better. And The Other Way is only on Patreon, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. That's where you could find it. This was an upsetting episode. I was upset the whole time.
You know, I feel like Before the 90 Days is what should be like, not like, I feel like The Other Way is just better. And that should be the one that's showcased on TLC.
Yeah, but it's like, also, guys, so now in 2 weeks we got to watch this other stupid show?
I know. Oh my God. Why are they doing this?
We have
is
to
that
watch
show going to be an hour and a half?
I don't know, but we have to watch 90 Day Fiancé Love Island.
Right, where it's like,
what is Nikki Glazer? Oh, those are great glasses. What's Nikki Glazer going to host it? What are they going to have influencers on the island? Come on, guys.
God, truly. And it's going to be all the lamest people. And it's like Asuelu and Kalani.
It's like, yeah, break up. Here's the thing. Break up. Things. Okay, great. If you guys want to hear more of The Other Way, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's right down there in the show notes. If you join Patreon, you will also get our favorite podcast, BS, and then our other favoritist podcast, which is So Pumped, a Vanderpump Rules podcast. I'm watching it for the first time. We just finished season 1.
Yeah, we're about to start season 2 soon.
Check it out, guys. All right, let's jump into the pool. Season 6, episode 9, Before the 90 Days, David and Sheila. Noelle, you're going to hell.
Because I predicted this.
I know, but I read all of the gossip things and it said her father died.
I don't know why I was convinced her dad died.
Because I read all the gossip things and it said her dad died.
Yeah, like when you text me and you were like, it was her mom, I was shocked.
I know. You said her mom was going to die because her head was going to explode because she was yelling in her ear.
I mean, and then they had to show it to us on the coming attractions too.
Oh my God. All right, so she's crying on the street. Her mother died. She fell down near the stairs. They found her on the floor because the stairs were bolted in.
But like, how deep are you guys sleeping?
The translator is sitting in the chapel with them. Could you maybe relieve her of her duties?
Truly. Okay, I know. She's sitting there with her little duck bill. Like, get me out of here.
She's like, I don't get paid enough to do this.
No, hell no.
Yeah, go home.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you that there are angels on earth. Amelia. She posted in the group, Amelia Cabrera.
Okay.
She's like, Tracey, the character that you were thinking of that looks like the translator is Chicken Little.
Oh, duh. Chicken Little. There you go. That is what the translator looks like. Tracey. And you're like, it's a nerdy duck.
Okay. That is exactly what I said. Thank you for being inside of my brain. Also, if you guys
Thank you for being inside of me.
If you guys want to see what happens in the group, go to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk on Facebook. It's a group. We talk about everything and we post a lot of pictures. So there's nudes of Noelle there if you want to come and see it.
Oh, yeah. Go to our Instagram, too, because I post so many nudes on there.
All of the female housewives that are listening to this are like, great.
Yeah, they're like, okay, good.
I know. And then we have Roger that's like, I don't want to see Noelle naked. And then we have like one other guy that's like,
Yeah, like I'm sure I've seen better. Oh,
we can't use our sexy bodies to draw you guys in.
No, sorry guys.
That's not our fan base. All right. So speaking of naked people, let's talk about so they stay with her for 24 hours. So Sheila is going to stay with her. So you have to sleep over at the funeral home.
Right.
Okay.
I've heard of this before. There's other cultures that do this.
And then the next day, her dad's going to stay.
Yeah. But I thought it had to be 24 hours. That's what confused me. It's like, so why can't it just be one person?
Well, maybe because someone wants to go to sleep.
Right. But okay. So it's like the first day. But is it though? I feel like Sheila's sleeping overnight. I don't know. Whatever.
All right. Well, so David's like, hey, are you busy? Do you want to go to the hotel?
He wanted to get the hell out of there.
Okay. Yeah.
I would have too. I don't blame him. I would have too.
He's like, I haven't had drinking water in
He's
48
like,
hours.
I have been here.
He's like, if you leave me here, you're going to be sitting with my body.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
This poor guy is so hot.
So, she's going to drop him off at the hotel. So like, I think it's like he can't take a cab by himself because he can't.
I guess not. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she makes her son sit there she's like, do you want to stay with grandma? And it's like, well, that's not.
And he's like, okay.
That kid.
Yeah.
Very even keeled.
Yeah, he is. He's cool.
He's a nice kid. So she wants to be alone. She doesn't want to be with David. And guess what? David?
Yeah.
Best case scenario. She wants to be alone.
He is lucky because some people wouldn't be like that. They'd be like, I need you to stay with me.
So they take the coffin for the funeral. They walk through the streets. He doesn't understand it.
Right.
I mean, what don't you understand? They're going to the cemetery.
I don't know. He seems to be very confused very often.
Yes. So they're saying that they're going to bury her, but they just put her in the slot in the mausoleum. They file her.
Is this like a thing, an outside mausoleum like this that isn't like a little building? I've never seen one like this.
Yeah, there's one in my cemetery by my house that I walk in. You can come, I'll show it to you.
We could go for a cemetery walk. I'm not afraid.
Oh, that's right. You've never been, right?
I'll go with you.
I'll show you the turtles.
It's been really nice out lately. We need like this type
I gotta
of
tell you.
Last
night I stood on the street after my show because I was like, this is a nice temperature on my skin.
It's been perfect. We could walk in the cemetery this type of weather.
Okay, yeah, let's do it next week. I like that. So Sheila goes to the hotel and her son goes to stay with family.
Right.
And then they go to the chapel for rosary.
Yeah, and I think that she's kind of like, I really like this guy, but I just met him. But this is a very awkward time.
I mean,
of course. So it's like, if I was him, I would almost be like, should I leave and come back?
Right, but then it's like also like, she kind of wants the support, right? I mean, what are you gonna do? Your mom's dead.
No. Of course, I just it's terrible.
Of course. Well,
at least he got to meet her mom.
Sort of. He saw the beginning and the end.
Yeah. Right.
Well, Noelle, this is a perfect time to say that this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Love BetterHelp.
Sometimes in life, we're faced with tough choices, and the path forward isn't always clear.
That's true.
Whether you're dealing with decisions around career, relationships, or anything else, therapy helps you stay connected to what you really want while you navigate life, so you can move forward with confidence and excitement. Trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values is like anything. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. Therapy is amazing. And Noelle and I have been using BetterHelp for quite a while.
Years now.
Yeah. And we have learned a lot of positive coping skills. We've learned how to set boundaries. We have been empowered to be the best version of ourselves. And therapy is not just for those who've experienced major trauma. It's not just for, people that have had a lot of hardships. It's for everyone.
I think everyone can benefit from therapy.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/fiance today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance. And I will say this, everyone in my, because I, obviously give people a lot of advice. Everyone in my life that's like, I need a therapist, I'm like, just go to BetterHelp. It's so
I know. I have to tell you, everyone. And I'm like, do you realize how much easier it is to just do it from your house?
Yeah, it really is. So
yeah,
do that. Speaking of therapy, let's talk about Gino and Jasmine.
Oh God.
So they're so happy after their only therapy session.
No, it cured everything.
And it's her 20-year-old sister Liz's birthday. Definitely her sister.
The thing is, Liz is just her daughter. She just is. That's fine that she doesn't want to tell us this, but let's face reality here, guys. Liz is her daughter.
So it's Liz's birthday, and they go to the jewelry store to buy Liz something. But Jasmine lost her ring and wants a new one.
She pretend lost it.
Yeah, she said that she
didn't like it anyway.
She said it's not a ring that she would get for herself
or anyone else.
Okay, that made me laugh so hard because that's something I would say.
Of course it is.
He's very mad about that she wants this ring.
Yeah, I mean, but I would too, because it's like we're not even shopping around. You just like the first thing you see because you want a ring.
Right. So Gino asks her sister daughter, he's like, do you feel 1 year wiser? And Jasmine's like, why would you say that to her? And it's like,
Jasmine, get a grip.
Oh my God. So she's very mad also that he won't pay for an immigration lawyer and he did the paperwork himself and he won't expedite the paperwork.
Well, also, listen, he is no expert. Gino is whatever, but his ex-wife, he had her come here on a K-1 visa. So he's been through this process before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess I do understand a little more. I understand a little more of him knowing how it works.
Right. So they go for Liz's birthday. They go on a date.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And they let Liz sit in the back.
They're going to go on the bicycle thing.
They get these golf cart style bicycles. And Jasmine tells Gino that he's not in good physical condition for sex.
But why? Why are we just concentrating on sex? And why can't you just like have fun? Why do you have to pick on Gino about everything?
Do you notice that every time the bike slows down, Liz looks like she's going to jump off?
No.
Liz looks ill. She looks seasick in the back. She's like, I mean, I'm sure she is. Off. Mm-hmm. So then Jasmine talks about how she fakes it.
I mean, it was funny because Gino's like, nah. She's just like, I swear to God, I faked it. And he's like, no, you don't.
And Liz is really like, ridiculous. All right, guys, you know what? Don't even slow down. I'm just going to jump.
No, I think Liz is like, I'm glad I don't understand what you guys are saying. Because I don't think Liz speaks English.
Well, then Gino on Liz's birthday gives Jasmine a promise ring.
Very random. And it looked like just like, I don't know. What was this?
It looked like a clatter ring.
He got this from like a gumball machine.
Yes.
Right.
And he promises to be better and then also give her more meat.
But listen, I'm glad that he did that. I'm glad he didn't give in and get her some like wild engagement ring because old Gino would have.
I know. Well, now they go for ice cream and he's trying to speak Spanish to the woman at the.
That was hilarious.
He tells her he wants a little bowl of ice cream. He's like, un bolito.
And
that
they're
was
laughing.
So funny.
And also, Jasmine and Liz were holding hands
because they're mother and daughter
at the table. And I'm like, okay, not me, but this is like what people I think do with their moms. If my mother held my hand, I would cut her fucking hand off. My mother is not holding my hand.
Kisses you on the mouth. What are
you made my mother kiss me on the cheek for a picture in the Hamptons. Do you remember? And I have I'm shrieking. I look shrieking in this picture. I have a picture of myself. I'm scowling. And if you guys want to see it, I will post it in the group. My mother's kissing my cheek and I am scowling.
You love it.
Because Tracey made it happen. That's why I love it. I made it happen.
I made her kiss you at the sunset.
You did. It was very cute. It was very nice
romantic.
Day. Very good
romantic.
Day. Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to Statler and Dempsey.
Gross.
Okay. So it's very cold. Striker. It's very cold. She's very uncomfortable.
Which sucks.
And Dempsey is saging the apartment.
And then Dempsey's saging her vagina.
Right. And
Statler's not a good sport, I see.
No, but like I kind of get it. But also, Dempsey's like, my family.
I can't.
And then she like just keeps talking in circles. And then it's like, you're Carney folk.
I was just going to say, she's a Carney.
You're a Carney. Just say you're a Carney.
That's it. It's like, I grew up in caravans.
It's like, listen. You could pretend that you have high tea all you want.
Right. I don't think she does, though.
No, I know. But it's like us dumb Americans, we hear an accent and we're like, oh, they're so distinguished.
High class. Right.
She's like, yes,
my mother was a bearded woman. Right. Right. My dad was a lion tamer. Right. It's like, I knew that.
I know. She's like trying to explain it in like such a fancy way. She's like, and then we would go from city to city, we'd travel all over the world, just setting up. And it's like, setting up Ferris wheels?
You're a Carney. Set it up and take it down. It's like,
you're a gypsy.
Oh, you're a gypsy.
You're a gypsy. You're a Carney. Stop. And then her sister died from carbon monoxide poisoning when she was 19. Maybe stop with the sage in the house.
So here's the thing, right? So I watched this last night with Matt. Matt being a fireman. Matt's like, I have to tell you something. Like people, they die from carbon monoxide poisoning. It takes a hell of a lot to die in one night from carbon monoxide poisoning. He's like, I can't believe someone else didn't die. You wouldn't believe how much it takes.
Their canary died too.
What?
That's what happens first. Your birds die.
The birds die. Yeah. Okay. Right. Their carny canaries die.
This is not funny.
I know. Listen, I'm not laughing. You're laughing.
All right. Well, now we meet her friend Ben, who owns the farm.
I want to meet Ben every day of my life.
Hi, Ben.
So today I want you guys to know I posted on Instagram and I posted it in the group. Yeah. Statler is apparently very active on Instagram.
Yes.
And she comments a lot all over Instagram. And she was commenting on 90 Day FOMO's page, and she was saying she does not like Ben. Ben's a bad person. Everyone she associates with doesn't like Ben. So I'm assuming she means Dempsey, but she can't say Dempsey because there's like an NDA. We can't know if they're together or not.
Sure.
But she apparently does not like Ben. You can tell here automatically she doesn't like Ben. There's like weird vibes to begin with. But I want to know the tea. And I think after the season, she'll probably tell us.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I really want to know. But he is, man, he is hot. Like he is all the way hot. Yeah, he's also like 6'4". He looks so tall.
He's a nice boy, Ben. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, Striker.
Yeah, Striker. I just want to know about Ben.
And don't talk about Ben like that. So she said that. So they're living in shipping containers. That's what they're doing here.
Sure.
This is a very Brooklyn kind of farm. I'll tell you that much.
Right? It's like this is in Williamsburg, right?
This is in Williamsburg.
Gowanus.
This is the DeKalb market is made of shipping containers. Like this is so hipster.
It looks very cool, but like that's the thing. They're taking a tour of it. I'm like, this is hipster central.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So she said she can't shower, she can't poop. They're living in a caravan. Like I get it. She's uncomfortable.
Okay, but you want to move there.
But she doesn't.
Yeah, I know. But it's like no matter who Dempsey was, Striker Statler would want to live with her.
Right. So she does they're showing her the farm. She does the housekeeping and the cooking.
Which is cool. That's fun.
So it's called Kip and Nook. I looked it up online. It's like a hipster retreat kind of thing.
Of course it is. It looks very cool though. It does.
No, it's cool. It's a hotel area. So Ben thinks it's really weird that he can't believe they hooked up. He said they're like chalk and cheese. I think he meant like oil and water. I guess that's
I'm like chalk and cheese.
And they're like, what does that mean? And he's like, chalk, like they write on a chalkboard, and then cheese. It's like yeah, no, we know what chalk and cheese is. What does that mean?
Right. I've never heard anything like that. Right.
Okay. Now.
Yeah.
We find out a little bit more about Thailand. So
yes.
I was all like, listen, she's in Thailand. Of course she can't communicate that much. I thought she was with her dad the whole time.
So did I. I didn't know he left.
Now all of a sudden her dad leaves, and that's when she stops communicating. She said that she was staying in hostels, hanging out with people.
Right. And that's when she's not communicating. Yeah, that would make me feel weird too.
Of course. So she's making a vegan meal. She's making mashed potatoes.
I want mashed potatoes. I want them. Well, she is mashing the shit out of these potatoes. Did you see her? She's like, boom, boom.
They're going to be glue.
They're going to be glue. You're going to put wallpaper up with them.
So then she dares Statler to eat raw garlic.
Why did this make me laugh, though? Because when Statler was going to put soap in her mouth, that took me out. Because she was really going to do it. And I thought that was hilarious.
Dempsey had to grab the soap.
And then Dempsey scream laughing.
Because she had such a, you know what happened? That was real. She had such a panic.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? What do I do? That's why it was so funny. But also, honey, you have IBS.
Oh my God. That made me
like, it's
really
spicy.
laugh.
She's like, yeah, it's garlic.
And she took like a big ass bite of it. That was so funny.
So silly. All right. So now we find out that there's unresolved stuff between them.
Right.
So she brings up the communication in Thailand, and then she asks if she cheated on her. And she's like, no, I didn't cheat on you. She's like, have you ever cheated on anyone? And Statler's like, oh, one time.
Right
wink,
now
wink.
time.
So then she said that she wouldn't cheat. She's like, well, I wouldn't cheat, so I don't know. And then she's like, wow, I can't believe Statler cheated. You can't?
How can you not believe that? Statler, you guys didn't even kiss yet. And Statler was like, are we having sex?
Right. And she's like, can we,
Yeah.
I don't know, wash our hands first?
Right. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, then she's going to meet her dad and we're going to find out what happens.
Oh my God. Her
next.
dad looks like a true potato. I saw in the coming attractions. I'm like, this guy is a friggin' potato.
Wow, that's not nice. It's very
No,
funny,
he's
though.
so cute.
You love potatoes. That's true.
I love potatoes. That's the
All
thing.
right.
Potatoes are my thing.
Well, let's talk about Riley and Violet. So she goes shopping with friends. And
she looks like someone just died.
She's had enough.
She's shopping with her daughter.
Oh, I don't know. I just, in my head.
No, that's her. I thought it was her friend too. But she's had enough. She looks very upset.
Well, she said that her ex made her feel very unsafe. And that's why
they
broke up. And she said that her mother-in-law didn't want grandchildren that were girls. And her ex didn't stand up to her.
That's insane. That I would divorce him too. Like, she's like, I just gave birth and my mother-in-law said this.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Now, she said that Violet sent Riley a text and then she blocked him. And then you go to Riley and Riley's like, I don't know, she sent me a text, but I blocked her. It's like, and I didn't even read it. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You absolutely read the text.
Of course you did. But I'm sure that they blocked each other like two children.
Right. So she wants him to contact her and he wants her to contact him and apologize.
But like, grow up.
Right. So now we get Tommy, the tour guide.
I love this. Tommy, the tour guide.
Tommy takes Riley on the back of his bike. Imagine you have a tour guide that you have to.
Funny.
Okay, but okay. I am
holding him.
I'm a strange tour guide. We have to snuggle. It's
and
like
also he's like a 6'4" man.
It was so funny.
It's so funny.
So he shows him around Ho Chi Minh, and then he asks Tommy to have a cigar with him.
There are so many bikes out.
Yeah, it's a
That's
thing.
wild. Yeah.
So he's telling Tommy about it. He's like, she's beautiful, but she's crazy.
I don't think she's all that crazy.
Stop talking about women like this.
Right.
Tommy's like, well, here, family means real family, not some lady that you have on the phone yelling at her.
See, but that I could understand. So it's like, if it was Riley's dad questioning it, I guess it would be okay.
Right. But also, like, why are you ganging up on this woman?
Also, why are you ganging up on her? Right. Can't you have one night? Just one nice night.
Why can't you keep this between you and her?
Right.
Right. Imagine every time you fought with Matt, you called me and you were like, well, Tracey, listen to this.
No.
What do you think? It's like, leave me out of this. So Tommy said, quote, she's the one who should be blocking you. Good for you, Tommy.
Good for you, Tommy. I like Tommy a lot.
Well, I'll tell you who I do not like.
Who?
Christian.
Okay. I only want to watch Cleo. I don't want to watch Christian.
I want to talk to Cleo.
I want to be friends with Cleo.
Okay, Cleo, you're listening to this. You know you are.
Cleo, I think that you are. And I follow you on Instagram on our 90-day page. I like every single thing you post. Please, Cleo, be our friend.
Be our friend. Get away from this guy. I hope you're far away from him by now.
Honestly, I bet Cleo is.
I hope so because yuck. All right. So they're at Portobello Market.
And he's like, do they have mushrooms there?
And she's like, I actually don't know why it's called that. And it's like, well, Cleo.
Yeah.
I do.
Tell us.
Okay. Thank you. It's because it's on Portobello Road. Portobello Road. You don't know this song?
I don't know this song. Is this another Bible song of yours?
No, it's not a Bible song. So,
or is it a show tune?
I think it's from Bed
Disney
Knobs
on
and
Ice.
Broomsticks.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. It's a song. So the reason it's called Portobello Market is because it's on Portobello Road. It is from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Okay.
And
I liked it. Didn't love it.
I love Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. You know that I love that.
I'm a Mary Poppins girl.
It's a knockoff Mary Poppins.
No, see, I don't agree with that, but okay.
Yeah, Portobello Road, street where the riches of ages are stowed. Anything and everything a chap can unload is sold on the barrow of Portobello Road. You don't remember this? Okay.
I don't even
like basically it's
mushrooms. I don't fuck with mushrooms at all.
Okay, it's not a mushroom store, right?
No, but I'm just saying it's called Portobello. Don't like it. Don't do mushrooms.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's a portobello? Is it a mushroom?
Right, but it's not a mushroom market. That's like saying it's like
right. Christian was like, "Do they sell mushrooms?"
Right. No,
Obviously, they don't. But Noelle,
it's a
I
flea
don't
market.
want something called Portobello. That's all.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can't go there. I'll never take you there ever. So last night they went to sleep.
Right.
Okay, so now they're shopping, and Cleo's like, "Oh, I like crystals," and picks out a tiger's eye bracelet.
So my dad always had a tiger's eye ring, and I really want one. I want to get one.
Okay, I think you should get one. My dad loved tiger's eye too. I have some tiger's eye.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
of course.
I have it in
my
my
dad
jewelry
had
box.
a tiger's eye ring. I don't know what happened to it. I think someone took it after he died, but yeah.
Great. Everything's fine. So
everything's fine.
He picks out this tiger's eye bracelet. I mean, this must have been $1, right?
I know, right?
He makes it like he is saving
what he's doing
the
for
world.
her.
He's like, you know what? Let me buy it
It's
for
on
you.
me. And she's like, no, that's fine. And he's like, no. Let me.
What
Thanks for the 99-cent.
But
bracelet.
it's the attitude that he had when he was buying it. Like he was changing her life.
He thinks so highly of himself for no reason.
For zero reason. So they go get fish and chips. He got ribs. Very weird.
Who the fuck is getting ribs at a fish and chips place?
Not me, my friend.
And you know what? He likes her fish and chips better.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
he loves her fish and chips. But he just doesn't want everyone to see him eating her fish and chips. He wants everyone to see him eating ribs.
Eating his ribs.
Just saying.
He just wants to have fish and chips when he's at home, alone where nobody can see.
Right, but he doesn't want anyone finding out that he likes fish and chips, so he has her order the fish and chips.
Yes, right, and he just shares her fish and chips.
And then she feeds it to him. So she said that he brings up her being uncomfortable on the date in the bar, and she's like, "Yeah, it should have been the two of us getting to know each other."
Agreed.
She thought he was being rude. He was?
Yeah, you're not wrong. The thing is, he makes her think that like everything she thinks and does is wrong. I hate it. I hate him so much.
I know. So now they have date night in, and he was like, "Oh, I don't have a baby making playlist."
Why is everything so awkward?
Because he's trying to make it like, see, I'm romantic. It's just you.
It is just you.
Right. So he wants to stay in to have a date.
He wants to stay in to have fish and chips.
So
maybe
she's open to him making the first move. He brings his VR headset. He doesn't even get her a VR headset. He brings his to let her borrow.
Maybe she doesn't know if she wants one or not.
I know, but it's like, just buy her a VR headset.
No, I know. I'm gonna buy Matt one eventually.
He doesn't want to rush into intimacy.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, right? They've been talking for a year, months, 6 months, whatever. You have never thought about this moment, like what's going to happen. You've never thought about
like you have
this
no
at
game
all.
plan. You have no
game plan at all. Just like it is what it is. Let's just see what happens.
No, that's not how this works.
That's not how it works.
So she asked if he's attracted to her, and he's like, yeah. Very convincing. Sure. He said that he usually waits for the girl to make the first move because he wants to feel wanted.
Right, because what if I go to kiss a girl and then she rejects me, and Cleo's like, but we already kissed.
Right. He can't take rejection.
All right. Well, I'm sure he's had a lot of rejection in his life.
But he used to talk to her sexually.
That's the part I don't get.
And now he takes it back.
Right. So it's like, I cannot possibly imagine that they're together. I really hope that they're not.
I hope not.
Do you think Do you think any of these couples are together now?
Okay, let me see. David and Sheila, probably.
I definitely think they're together.
Gino and Jasmine, yeah.
Gino and Jasmine, yes. I think Misha and Nicola are together.
Swiper and Dempsey, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're only on the first day. I hope Riley and Violet aren't together.
I hope they're not. They probably are.
Right. And Cleo and Christian,
Amanda and Razvan.
Oh God, I hope not.
I hope not.
Razvan, run.
I think that they'll be on again next week, which I'm excited for.
All right. Well, we'll see that. In the meantime, go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates. I have a lot of dates coming up opening for Hannah Berner, formerly of Summer House. I have a lot of people going, when are you playing? I had no clue you were going to be in Pennsylvania. I had no clue you were going to be in West Hampton. I had no clue you were going to be in Jersey. Why? Why did you have no clue? Go to TraceyCarnazzo.com.
Also,
I say it every week.
if you guys are patrons, you deserve a sticker.
You do deserve a sticker. Just follow the instructions. When you join, there are instructions, and you follow the instructions. You deserve a sticker, and then also you get to join the secret group,
which you should. It's so fun in there.
Do it. It's really fun in there. Make sure you're following the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, or now they call it X.
Okay, I was looking for the Twitter app in my phone to post one of those reels, and I'm like, where the hell is Twitter in this phone?
It's
X. Thanks, Elon.
Oh God.
Also, we're going to record 90 Day Fiance the other way now, and that's on Patreon. You should listen to it.
Go to Patreon. Also, Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on, and tell one friend about us. Just one. Don't overload the servers, guys.
We don't need a flood of followers, you know?
TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com. And we have a big announcement coming about a possible live show during New York Comedy Festival. Okay, bye.
Bye.